Welcome to today's video where we are going to be talking about the best of the best extra skills, and I don't just mean when it comes to damage, I also mean when it comes to utility, when it comes to survivability. It's just generally my personal opinion of top who knows how many extra skills. Now first of all, we have Analytical Appraisal. Think of this one as a pocket phone, basically. You click on it, you look at the mob, it tells you everything you need to know, like HP for a player, like how much armor they have, their hit, their skills. It's a really cool thing, especially because it can let you read EP, which for me is the most important thing. Then we have Black Flame. Now, Black Flame is the MVP and has been the MVP since the beginning of life. So first of all, you have a few different very useful abilities. You can auto smelt, you can shoot black flame breath in front of you, you can shoot fireballs, you can shoot hell flares. I mean, there's just so much damage between all of those different sub skills. It earned its spot on the list. Next up, we have Black Lightning. So you have multiple different uses for Black Lightning. Obviously, you have the normal smite in 3 different strengths. The only difference is how much damage they do, how much MP they do, and the size of the attack. After that, we also have Blast, which is beam that fires straight in front of you. And last of all, we have Death Storm, which is one of the stronger abilities. It spawns tornadoes and it shoots down lightning at anything that is not friendly. So even neutral mobs are going to get destroyed by this. Anything nearby, really. Then after this, we have Chat Annulment, which is the second skill already, which doesn't do any damage. This skill lets you instantly cast any mastered spell, regardless of whether you're silenced, underwater, whatever. You don't have a vocal component for your spells, which means that you can just instantly shoot your spells regardless of what they are. Next up, we have Multilayer Barrier. All you have to do is click once and it sets your barrier points equal to 1.5x of your max HP. Now, it does drain a lot of mana, that is true, especially against bosses, but it does keep you alive for a lot longer, and it's honestly one of the best skills just because it's so OP late game. Now, Magic Aura. Magic Aura is one of those skills where you have so many different options to do damage. Like, obviously you can go with any elemental attack, you can go with spatial attacks. It also lets physical and battle will swings ignore physical resistance and treat nullification as resistance, which is its best point. Now you have 7 different modes, and it's like a divine buff, like a mini divine buff, you know. It's pretty cool. Next up, you have Body Double. I think this one is pretty self-explanatory. It spawns a clone of you, and these clones can do just as much, if not more damage than you, which is like the exact thing that makes them super OP, especially late game. First of all, we have Minlord Hockey. Now this one induces madness and fear and deals damage to targets, but it also allows you to bypass resistances and nullifications, which is one of its strongest points in my opinion. And then usually I would take Hero Hockey because it does fit thematically, but this time I decided to go for Sacred Hockey because it's a straight up upgrade of the hero one. It allows you to either buff a user's physical and battle will attacks for 2 minutes, or it allows you to basically do the same thing as Demon Hockey. All mob, like, you just bully mobs that are near you. With Mastery, you can also lower the percentage so you don't like instantly kill anything with fear, which is a really good quality of life update in my opinion. Next up, we have Spatial Motion, and in this fight that I am voicing over, you're gonna see that I use Spatial Motion sometimes. I mostly rely on being a lizardman so I can just fly around, but Spatial Motion does fulfill the itch, and it does help a lot. Blink is good for short range teleportation, or you can of course summon a portal, which is gonna bring you wherever you want. So there's combat teleportation, and then there's like actual in-game utility teleportation, which I think is it's good. It's not it's not the strongest, but I like it just because of how much utility it grants you. Now next up we have a monster among extra skills. This skill is strong enough that it could theoretically also be a unique skill. It's in that power level, at least in my opinion. Spatial domination either allows you to shoot arrows and let them teleport right behind the target, or any type of like throwables. So you basically throw them at the target, they're gonna teleport and appear right behind the target. You have to actually aim for that. But the important part is the other two things that you can unlock, which is Dimension Ray, which deals insane severance damage, which makes it good against almost all bosses in this mod. It gives you Fault Field, which makes you practically immune to any non-ultimate projectiles, and it gives you Dimension Storm, which does the same thing as Dimension Ray, just shorter with more damage. So it's a burst, but it does really good damage, and there's a cooldown behind it. Now these skills are really good, but I would like to talk about a few bad points for some of them. Multi-layer barrier, as well as any type of higher level regeneration like ultra speed or infinite, are all going to fail if your MP hits 0. So you have to carry potions with you, otherwise, like in this fight, you're gonna run out and you're just gonna be a sitting duck there for whatever to murder you. Body double deaths don't refund gear durability, so if you use your clones and give them armor, that shit could break. And of course, Haki and any type of similar aura-based abilities, like for example coercion as well, are all going to be basically useless against an enemy which has the same amount of EP as you do. But now for our synergy loop, and I really like synergy loops. So you basically cast Multilayer Barrier, then you body double, and after that you and your clone or clones just go in and absolutely massacre whatever's in there. Like at the beginning of this fight, I had to restart multiple times because my clone just one-shotted the boss, and I was like, what the fuck, dude, this can't happen. Anyways, that is it for today. That is my ranking video. Now I want to specify that this isn't a definitive like edition. Obviously everything can change, everything will change with time, and just because I said that these skills are the best, and when I say the best I mean my favorites, obviously anyone could like any other skill. Do whatever. If you have a list of your favorite skills, do let me know in the comments, because I'm gonna be reading through those. That is all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.